price of Bitcoin is $30,624, up pretty significantly in the past 24 hours, having had that drop to the downside the other day when the SEC came out with the news that they were sending back everybody's Bitcoin ETF. Not rejecting them, just sending them back. Not anything bad, just to make some corrections, and then they can resubmit these ETF proposals with some more detail, and then in the hope that they all get approved. Now, if the ETFs get approved, of course, we all know Bitcoin's going above $100,000, but before then, what is going to happen to the price of Bitcoin, and what is going to happen to the price of Ethereum? It's looking pretty interesting right now there on the crypto markets, and tomorrow it's all going to start kicking off on Sunday. Now, that's all because the way that Ethereum has continued to perform against Bitcoin is starting to change. You'll see that basically with the way that Ethereum is performing against Bitcoin right now, it's started to rally back to the upside, and you'll know if you watched yesterday's video that I said, look, right now we were down at the bottom right here, and I said now is the time to be going in on Ethereum. When the narrative changes ever so slightly, it's generally worthwhile switching from Bitcoin over to Ethereum to trade Ethereum, because the altcoin market is going to start kicking off. We're already seeing that with Bitcoin Cash. We're already seeing that with Litecoin. We start to see it with the big market cap altcoins pumping first. When those big market cap altcoins have kind of slowed down in terms of their pump, that's probably the best way to describe it, that's when your lower cap cryptocurrencies then start taking off, and that's where you make the real money. Now today, of course, we're going to discuss the value of Bitcoin. We're going to discuss the value of Ethereum, and if you wouldn't mind, please do drop a like on today's video. Let's try and get one like, let's try and get one comment, and subscribe as well if you are completely new. My name is Jordan, currently here in Vegas. What am I doing here in Vegas? Gambling, and it's going all right so far. It's not going bad, but I'm just here for fun. I'm not here to make money. Nobody should gamble for making money. Just do it for fun. Either way, what are we doing right now on the crypto markets? Well, it's getting pretty interesting. Let's have a look at the price of Bitcoin and how that's performing right now on the small time frame of the 15-minute chart. You can see that the other day the price dropped all the way down to approximately what's going on here? There we go, down to around $25,900, $29,500. You have to excuse me. I've literally just been to the gym. Either way, price is currently trading now $1,000 above that level, back on that level of resistance, and if we continue trading at these levels, which is pretty likely, given where that CME gap for Bitcoin is currently sitting, like CME gap for Bitcoin is currently sitting at $30,665, meaning that essentially don't expect a lot of movement on the price of Bitcoin for the rest of the weekend. It'll likely just stay around these levels. For me, it's Ethereum that I'm looking at in terms of being a pretty opportunistic, but also pretty possibly profitable trade. If we look down here at the 15-minute chart, you'll see, yes, big spike up in price, but now we're starting to flag outwards. I think we're going to find some more support and start blasting back towards these levels next week. If I'm right, we're talking about $2,000 Ethereum. I've decided to open, or rather at the time of making yesterday's video, I opened a $1 million long position on the price of Ethereum. Let me show you that position right now. I can load it up on my phone. I can't load it up on my computer because of VPNs in the USA. Either way, you can see right here that I've got this trade open on Ethereum. Don't know how much of that you can see, but basically it's a trade from $1,876, currently with $50 above that, resulting in around a $30,000 profit. Not bad, not amazing. I'd like to see more profit than that. It's okay, but yeah, either way, what's going on here? I'm bullish on Ethereum more so than I am on Bitcoin right now. Again, if you're looking at the hourly chart on the price, or rather the 15-minute or the hourly, it doesn't really matter what you're looking at, on the actual value of Ethereum versus US dollars, you can see that basically we've got this bull pennant playing out right now. That's also looking pretty interesting. If Bitcoin starts trending to the upside, I just think that Ethereum is going to trend up slightly harder than Bitcoin. Hence why for me the trade is on Ethereum right now rather than on Bitcoin. That's just my perspective. I think that altcoins are going to start running. Bitcoin generally runs to the upside, but altcoins run harder to the upside. And in terms of how the altcoin portfolio challenge is getting on right now, we're still around that $40,000 level where we started, but we are currently in a $3,191 profit. Most of that coming from TAP XTP coin, up 3% in the past hour, down 9% over the past 7-day period. Ignore that. That didn't actually happen. If we actually look at the price chart for XTP, clearly there is no mega drop to the downside. I don't know why CoinGecko is flagging that one up, but either way, it's looking pretty strong right now. If we look at the levels of resistance in the chart, there's a little bit of resistance at these levels, but as soon as you get around 27.28, that resistance drops away. In terms of how much support there is, there's a terrific amount of support in the chart right now. I just think that this is going to be one of the ones that really performs particularly well in the next couple of weeks. I can see TAP going much higher than the current price. Like if we already look at If we go over to the 4-hour chart, for example, on the price of TAP, and we look at that on a slightly kind of higher time frame, it's just down. And I really think that it's going to start rallying pretty hard to the upside. It's not going to want to load it, actually, because I just turned my VPN off. So, and also Bittrex is not allowed in the USA. So just, yeah, it's not going to load. Look, I can refresh my page right now, and it'll probably kick me out of Bittrex altogether. Yeah, there we go. The market is not available to you right now. Forgot about that one. Either way, what else is going on in the crypto markets? Well, the DXY finished the week closing down 0.42%. That's pretty good news for Bitcoin because, of course, if we go down now onto the 30-minute chart on the DXY, you can see that just as we're heading into that weekly close, drop down significantly, further confirming my belief that this is actually a bear flag right now. So if you zoom out on the DXY, go to the hourly chart and just zoom out a little bit, you can see that we've dropped to the downside. We're forming this bear flag to the outside, and then it's basically like a reverse cup and handle formation where you would expect a further drop to the downside. If that happens, Bitcoin is going to pump, like without a shadow of a doubt. Bitcoin will pump if this drops to the downside. However, I mean, I think that just Bitcoin's got to pump either way right now. The setup on Bitcoin is really, honestly, very good. The market looks strong. The market looks great. And in terms of the crypto news to be considering right now, Gensler must remove himself from all SEC decisions on crypto, according to Blockchain Association. Blockchain Association believes that the SEC chairman, Gary Gensler, is biased when pushing crypto enforcement action on the crypto industry and digital assets. The organization claims he has refused to follow due process and has contradicted the SEC's past actions, something that I completely agree with. In the paper by Blockchain Association pointed out that the SEC was created by Congress through the Securities and Exchange Act of 1934. They added that the regulator was tasked with a mission to protect investors, facilitate capital formation, and maintain fair and orderly, efficient markets, and to promulgate rules and issue guidance pursuant to the authority granted by Congress. The SEC has abandoned its rulemaking role when dealing with digital assets. And that's the reason why Gary, I mean, you can't have somebody that's so biased and just a bit of a prick in charge of an organization like the SEC. He should be fired, ultimately. You can't just make decisions that are in your best interests. I don't agree with it at all. So in terms of what I expect should happen, Gary should be fired. I think that he won't be in his job within 12 months. And I think the crypto industry is going to have a huge boom because of Bitcoin halving happening on April the 8th, 2024. When Bitcoin halving happens, you're going to see the entire crypto market boom because that's what happens every Bitcoin halving throughout history. It just happens that way. Is there anything else to discuss in today's video? Well, no. The key thing is keep an eye on these resistance levels on the price of Bitcoin right now. The next key level of resistance we need to break through in order to confirm the breakout that we're already experiencing right now will be about $30,700. We start trading on hourly candles with $30,700. We're going to rally up pretty quickly. And on the price of Ethereum, as I keep pointing out before, if we look at Ethereum on the 1-hour chart here and zoom out just ever so slightly, it's this purple line that you see at the top of the screen that we need to be trending above. And that purple line is currently at the level of $1,930. If we start closing hourly candles with $1,930 at the start of next week, things are going to kick off. Things are going to go mental. As you can see, I'm currently in these positions right now. One on Atom, one on, what's that one called now? Harmony is one, and then one on Ethereum. So I've got a few different trades open right now. Either way, that's what I'm looking at. That's my opinion. And if you have enjoyed today's video or found it at all useful, drop a like on it. It's pretty mental looking at this view out here. That's Vegas from my window up here. Pretty cool. What's Vegas like? Vegas is an interesting place. It smells. How else to describe Vegas? Full of gambling addicts and always very busy and smelly. But apart from that, it's quite fun. So you can get past that. Yeah, on that note, guys, anyway, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Drop a like. Let's try and get one like. Let's also try and get one comment. Somebody tell me what you think is going to happen to the price of Bitcoin. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.